Hi everyone, I'm Lori Townsend. I'll be your instructor for CIS 100 this second summer session of 2019. This is a little orientation video to try and take some of the stress out of getting started and help you find things that will help you be successful with the course. I want to go back to my home page. Hang on one second. Okay, so this is the course home page. You should see this. I assume that you found your way into the class, so I figured this was the best place to start. You'll see that I have my announcements here. I usually post announcements bi-weekly in the summertime, if not more. They will automatically be sent to your email as well, your T-Wolves account, and there's your T-Wolves login. Make sure you know how to log in for your T-Wolves account because any information I need from you, I will contact you there, so it's very important that you be able to do that. Also, your NCCC resources and policies are all listed here on the right in case you need information about the library or online learning or records and registration. All the information is there for you. So let's start with the announcements. In case you missed the announcement, that announcement probably won't show there for you. Don't panic. They only show up for a week, and today is July the 1st and class starts July the 8th, so it'll probably disappear by the time you get into class. Just click on, here I'll show you, more announcements, and it will take you to the announcements page, and there it'll be visible. You'll see all these old ones down below. Just ignore them. Always read from the top. When I copied it over, I copied all the old ones, and there's a lot of them to delete, so please just ignore them. See, they go back forever. So there's information on how to get started. Make sure you're checking your T-Wolves account, as I already said. And also make sure if you ask, it's nothing more frustrating than, a student asks me a question, I answer within half an hour with additional information, requesting additional information, and the student contacts me 4 days later. And then we got to try and figure out, okay, what were we talking about again? If you send me an email, I do respond rather quickly, so please make sure that you're checking for a response promptly. Okay, so you want us to get started with the orientation that you're watching right now. Good job, you found it. And then you want to take part of the icebreaker discussion, and I'll show you that too. I made a boo-boo here. It says July 9th. I'll change it. It'll say the 8th by the time you get it. Okay, so this will say Summer 19 orientation as well. Can't change it till I record it, so we're doing that now. The next thing is the course information. This is your syllabus information. When you click on it, I keep a lot of my documents in Dropbox. It makes it easier for me to access them when I'm not on campus. It'll ask you if you want to sign in or make an account. You do not have to do that. It is available just to read only, so you can just close through that and it'll take you to the document. Okay, so here's your syllabus. There's my name, Lori Townsend. This is my contact information. Now, I'm not on campus a lot in the summer, so it's best not to leave me a phone message or go to my office. The best thing to do is to contact me via this email address. Okay, there's the book information. Now, if you don't need a hard copy of the book, you can buy a SAM code directly from Cengage, and it'll include an ebook that you can use for free. So make sure you know that that's an option. So this is just my welcome to you. Oh, it says SimNet, should say SAM. My boo-boo, got to fix that one too. Here's the course objectives, the things you're going to learn in this class. My grading scheme, I don't give minuses. I don't like minuses. The only time I do give a minus is if you just barely failed, but you tried really hard and you turned in all your assignments on time and everything. I've been known to give a D minus, but I know if you get a D minus that you probably really failed. Okay, if you take this course STU, you have to get a 70 or better to get an S. And the college removed the end grade as of 2015. So there's the breakdown. SAM assignments are 70% of your grade, reflections are 20%, and the hardware assignment is 10%. More information, we're going to look at the calendar in a minute, so you'll see that. There's my expectations from me, expectations from you. I do say 72 hours, but because this is a summer class, I ask that you log in at least daily to email, even if you haven't emailed me a question. Okay, so there's getting started, how you'll be evaluated, your next steps. So the first thing is to go through all the course information, which we're doing right now. Then do your icebreaker, and then familiarize yourself with the class. Learn how to email, stuff like that, see your grades, and then get started on Module 1. Okay, so let's go back to the class. Okay, so there's that icebreaker discussion we're talking about. I do have an FAQ, and you can link it from the quick links menu here as well. It'll just take you back to the screen. You have to click on this link anyway. I get asked the same questions over and over again, so I try to answer them here so you can get the information right away. How do you get SAM? Where's the work? Where's my product code? The product code came shrink wrapped with your book in the bookstore. If you're looking for an institution code, you've installed the class wrong. You need to link out to SAM from in Blackboard. There is no institution code, so you need to log in from here. Where do I find the due dates? I had a problem with SAM. Check out your system requirements first, how to get hold of SAM support, and there's other ways to do that. Do I need Microsoft Office 2016 for this class? No, you do not. SAM simulates everything you need to do in the environment, so it is not necessary to have it. Okay. And the other one thing I want to bring to your attention is I have a Mac. Will this work for me? Yes, but sometimes it needs tweaks, and if you have an issue, you may have to contact Cengage support. I don't have a Mac because the majority of my students have PCs. I have a PC, so I cannot recreate any problem that you're having with Mac. I will tell you that students have told me that Chrome works much better for Mac than Safari with the class. So if you're using Safari and having trouble, please switch to Chrome before you even contact support. Okay, so there's some information. You can get Office 2016 or more correctly Office 365 free for your computer as a student. There's information here of how to download that or how to contact the help desk for that support. There's our link to our calendar. Okay, so when we click on the calendar, it's going to open another Dropbox file. Okay, so here is the calendar. It's not recording. Maybe it is. Okay, hang on. Okay, it is recording. Sorry about that. You want to click on the calendar, and it will open in Dropbox just like the other one. You'll see here that you've got a couple assignments that are due. Sometimes you have 2 assignments due in a day, other times you have 1, and I try to do that based on how hard the material was. So if it was something you were already introduced to, like Word, I figured by the time you get to the 2nd and 3rd chapters, you know a little bit more, so you could do 2 in one day. Note that you have the hardware assignment that is located in Blackboard, not in SAM. Well, actually all of SAM's in Blackboard too, but we'll see that in a minute, trust me. Okay, so here's technical support, a link to get a hold of them, and if you're using Cengage Unlimited, you can click to that here as well. Okay, so scroll back up a bit. On to the learning modules. Okay, so we already looked at the course information. That was the syllabus information. Here is the coursework. And I'm not sure these due dates line up. I will check that and make sure it's correct. But when you open it, you'll see sometimes there's some videos. Here's the hardware assignment that you need to do that I was just talking about. There's some word videos here. There's the reflection, which I actually want you to do after SAM. Click on the SAM symbol, and when you click on this, it will ask you to register your code that you got or allow you to purchase a code at that time. Now I already have a code, so it's just going to take me right into SAM. It's going to launch in a new window, so make sure that your open pop-ups, your pop-up blocker is not activated. I get calls about that all the time, and it's just your pop-ups that you need to turn off. So, and so this is what you have to do. You just hit, what the task is going to give you, and then you launch it and go from there. So it's really pretty easy, pretty straightforward. There's one of those in each module. So that was module 1. I'm going to go back to the learning modules, and then I hit module 2, module 3, module 4, and they're all set up the same way. Now if you need to get into the book, I have this link that will take you out to SAM. You never have to use this link unless you want to use the online book. Okay, so it's all there for you. It probably looks a little different because I have the teacher edition, but all the information is there, I swear to you. And there again is the information to get a hold of support and the unlimited dashboard. So that should be enough to get you started. Good luck, and remember, I'm here to answer any questions if you have them. Don't run away yet. There's just a couple more things I wanted to show you. Here you can look and see your grades. People ask me, did you get certain assignment? Just go into your grades and see if that assignment is listed there. If you have the grade, I have the grade, so there's no worries. And if you want to send me an email, here is the link to do it. You don't have to go into the syllabus and get my information from there. If you need e-learning support or Blackboard help, there's links here as well for that. So that should be a great start for you, I hope. Here's to a great 6 weeks.